February 2026 felt different from the very first day, not because the weather had changed, nor because the calendar seemed to move more slowly than usual, but because a single face once again filled screens, timelines, and global conversations within seconds. When the latest editorial from GQ was officially released, the world seemed to pause for a moment to look at one figure. Kim Taehyung, widely known as V of BTS, in the first 3 seconds of his appearance. Millions of eyes were fixed on him. There were no explosive visual effects, no striking dramatic backdrop. Just a calm gaze, cool and precise lighting, and an aura that spoke louder than words. The editorial, released in GQ's February 2026 issue, was immediately described by several observers as one of the strongest visual declarations of the year's opening. It was not merely a fashion photoshoot, but a statement about Taehyung's position at the pinnacle of the global fashion map. Under minimalist yet sharp lighting, he stood with a mature expression, a defined jawline, and eyes that seemed to understand the world was waiting for him. The camera did not need to search for the best angle. Every angle looked like a stage created specifically for him. Since his early days in the entertainment industry as part of BTS, Taehyung has been known for possessing visuals that are difficult to categorize. He can appear classic, mysterious, aristocratic, yet within seconds transform into someone playful and relaxed. In this editorial, that transformation felt more refined than ever. The exploratory teenage aura was gone. What remained was a grown man with full control over his image and energy. He was not merely wearing expensive clothes, he brought them to life. The most talked about moment was a close-up of his face behind a black microphone that nearly touched his lips. There was no wide smile, no exaggerated pose, just a direct gaze into the camera. And that was precisely where the power lay, in the age of algorithms. When thousands of pieces of content compete for attention through instant sensation, Taehyung chose silence as his strategy. And the world reacted. Within hours, clips from the editorial spread across platforms, triggering a global surge in searches for his name and for every brand attached to him. The fashion industry once again acknowledged a phenomenon it had long recognized, the V effect. The term is not merely a fan nickname, but a measurable market reality. Within the first 48 hours after the editorial's release, several items he wore reportedly experienced dramatic spikes in searches, with some selling out in multiple countries, from Asia to North America. Taehyung's name once again became a catalyst for movement in the fashion economy. In one scene that contrasted with the earlier formal impression, Taehyung was seen casually dancing to Young, Wild and Free. His movements were light, almost as if he were not being filmed at all. Yet it was precisely that spontaneity that captivated audiences. He revealed a cheerful side without losing his elegant aura. The combination of aristocrat and rebel in one body is a formula few celebrities manage to embody successfully. Taehyung did it without appearing to try too hard. Several public figures also offered warm remarks. Actor and close friend Park Seo Joon once referred to Taehyung as the king of fashion in a previous interview. That statement went viral again following the release of this GQ editorial. Many netizens said the title now felt more relevant than ever. To them, Taehyung is not merely a brand ambassador or a top model. He is a global trendsetter who sets the direction. His wardrobe choices in this editorial reinforced that claim. He appeared dressed in luxury fashion houses, such as Celine and jewelry from Cartier, paired with shoes from Versace and small details like premium socks from Folk. The total value of the styling reached tens of thousands of dollars. Yet that number felt secondary compared to the impact it generated. In fashion, global exposure and image are far more valuable than a price tag. One of the most iconic photos featured Taehyung in a striking red sweater, sleeves casually rolled up, body slightly leaning back. The simple pose radiated extraordinary confidence. Nothing felt forced. He looked like a man who fully understood who he was and how he wanted to be seen by the world. In another set, he sat holding a gold-colored musical instrument under dim lighting, the camera highlighting the details of his slender, well-trained fingers. The visual blended art, music, and fashion into a harmonious composition. Pop culture observers in Seoul described the editorial as proof that Taehyung has surpassed the boundaries of a conventional K-pop idol. He now occupies the realm of a global icon, on par with figures who influence across industries. It is not only his music that is anticipated, but every step he takes, every outfit he chooses. Even every facial expression he makes is analyzed and followed. When he moves, the market responds. When he is still, the public continues to wait. What makes this phenomenon even more compelling is its consistency. The V effect has not occurred once or twice. Every time Taehyung appears in a fashion campaign or magazine editorial, the same pattern repeats: search spikes, increased sales, and expanding global conversations. In the context of the creative economy, this is a power very few individuals possess. He is not merely the face of a brand, he is the bridge between a brand and a global generation. February 2026 thus became an important marker. Many fans described the month as a moment of reflection on how far Taehyung's journey has taken him. From a young trainee full of dreams to becoming a symbol of elegance and visual strength, his evolution feels organic. Not instant, not manufactured, he grew with time and allowed the public to witness the process. International media also highlighted the editorial as one of the most influential releases at the beginning of the year. Some even referred to it as a new standard in idol photography and Asian men's fashion. Taehyung, with all his calmness and charisma, seemed to prove that global dominance does not always come from noise. Sometimes the greatest power lies in a silent, confident gaze. Amid the constant rush of fleeting trends, Taehyung stands as a figure who is stable yet dynamic. He does not follow the current, he creates his own. While many celebrities compete to appear eccentric for the sake of virality, he chooses precision and control, and precisely because of that, every one of his appearances feels special. For ARMY around the world, this editorial is not merely visual content. It is proof that the figure they have supported for years now stands firmly at the top of the global industry. For the fashion world, it is a reminder that authentic influence is far more valuable than expensive campaigns without soul. Taehyung delivers both luxury and character. As the days of February 2026 continue, the wave of discussion shows no sign of slowing. Hashtags related to his name remain among the trending topics. Clips from the editorial are still being reshared, accumulating millions of views. In various fashion forums, discussions about styling details down to his micro-expressions remain lively. If there is one conclusion to draw from this phenomenon, perhaps it is this: Taehyung is not merely part of the global fashion industry, he is one of its centers of gravity. As Park Seo Joon once expressed, he truly is the king of fashion. And February 2026 stands as a witness to how that crown was worn not with thunderous noise, but with convincing calm. The world will continue to move, trends will change, and new faces will emerge, but this moment has been recorded. A star standing beneath cool lights, looking straight into the camera, and without uttering a single word, making the world unable to look away. In 3 seconds that felt like forever, Kim Taehyung once again proved that true influence does not need to be shouted. It only needs to be present, and the world will come on its own.